Tons of prep went into making this BMW S1000RR the fastest bike to cross America. First were Texas mile safety features. Next was converting to a lighter 520 chain and sprocket setup. These were geared for much higher mileage to reduce the need for fuel stops. Some shin guards got chopped down and bolted to the passenger pegs for an alternate sitting position. The lock was moved from the passenger seat to a luggage mount plate. It took some adjustment to get it to fit securely. Next we're measuring the mounting holes, punching and drilling them into the plate. This wasn't for luggage, but for a secondary 5-gallon fuel tank, which over doubled the onboard fuel capacity. This extra tank was bolted to the luggage plate on the rear of the bike. I used solid modeling software to design brackets and had 3D printed samples made through iterations until they fit right. Spacers were made and installed in the right rear view mirror to accept the camera mount. With the cost of the camera, I made real sure to secure all brackets solid. With the brackets in place, I could mount the camera at the right angle for the best road view. Electrical power was run from the battery to an isolation relay triggered by the rear taillight power. I had to make a custom wiring harness for powering the accessories, including soldering all the pigtails to where they needed to go. A schematic laid out this harness design to the various components. This harness provided power from the relay to the radar detector, charging for the phone and helmet, and the thermal vision display and camera. The primary tank can be opened and fill from the rear tank. With the book and screwdriver, the suspension was easily softened for more comfort. With everything connected, it was time for a test ride. I needed to use GoPros to document and check everything on video later. I only had one night to do this, and it was cold and raining, of course. Taking a moment for a cool FLIR shot. Definitely not great weather for a ride, but worst case condition testing, I guess. Once on the back roads, I could crank it up. With the new gearing, the bike could do 108 miles an hour in first gear. Back in the garage, checking out everything, electronic components all seemed to function well. The secondary tank worked to feed fuel up to the main tank. Rear sets adjusted for less knee bend, rear peg pads, sliders just in case. The left side mirrored components of all these. Wiring harnesses for power and signals. The helmet was painted to match the bike fire. Helmet Bluetooth to phone installed, as well as the anti-fogging pin lock insert. Clean bikes go faster, less heavy dirt and drag. Adjust the chain to take out the slack from the initial stretch. Bike all complete and a pile of parts that will travel separately. First failed attempt getting it in the trailer at a wrong angle. Saying goodbye to its roommates. Canyon dancers used to strap it early one morning on the haul to Houston. And off it went to the starting line.